Hey guys, we're back. As you can see from the beginning of this video, we did get some fishing in yesterday. As you can probably also tell from those clips, it did start raining. The water temperature actually was up to like 45 or 47 degrees, which was actually warmer than I thought it would be, but I also think that rain kind of kept the fish in the shallow. I didn't have any hits, I didn't have any luck, but we did talk about that was a very likely scenario, something we thought might happen. So threw a lot of soft plastics, really tried to slow it down, tried to get those bass to bite, didn't get it to happen. So first of all, we do have a giveaway. We have info for that at the end of the video, so please stay tuned. We're gonna have how you can sign up, what you're gonna get, what the giveaway is about, all that fun stuff. So today what we're gonna focus on is I'm gonna show you guys all of my poles and the rigs that I've got on them and the line, and then we're also gonna go ahead and hit my soft plastics bag a little harder than we did in the last video. We're gonna really talk about the worms I use, the lizards. I'll show you some special tips and stuff like that. So let's just go ahead and get started. We're gonna go ahead and start with one of my poles here. So this is one of the first poles I ever owned. I have two of these. This is a Quantum Bill Dance Select, and you can actually still get these at Bass Pro today. A lot of people want to know what's a really good starting combo for bait casters or a good bait caster starter. I would definitely recommend Quantum's Bill Dance. It's a 6.2 to 1 gear ratio, so kind of like that average gear ratio, nothing too insane. It has the brakes on it, has a lot of line capacity. All of my poles are 6'6" or taller. I think this is a 6'6". Yeah, this is a 6'6", medium heavy. So just a really well all around. It's like 7 or 8 years old, and as you can tell, it's still in great condition. Jerk baits, crank baits, spinner baits on this pole. The line I have on it is 15-pound PLine Cx. This is the PLine. I love this stuff. This stuff is awesome. It's really strong. Just a story. Actually, yesterday I got snagged on a log with this, and the line did not break, but my hook was bent beyond repair. I actually had to cut it off and retie. So this line holds up really well. Very durable, doesn't break. I use this on most of my underwater stuff, including my weightless worm setup. We'll talk about that here in a second, though. Great company and a great line. Definitely recommend PLine if you're looking for anything to tie your baits on with. So this other pole, this is the other Bill Dance Select that I own, 7-foot rod. This is a 7-foot medium heavy. So a little taller. This was also the second rod I got two that day 8 or 9 years ago. Like I said, still in great condition. Still works really well. Like I said, lots of line capacity, that 6.2. I use swim baits on this, 360 search bait that I use. I like this a lot. Helps me kind of find the fish when we first roll up on a spot. But once again, I also use the PLine Cx on this 15-pound test. This is once again a really nice pole. If you're looking for a starter bait casting combo, this is where I would go. I got this from Bass Pro. Very well priced, easy to learn on. So now we're going to look at this. This is one of my newer rods. This is my Lews Mark Rose combo. Got this actually from Walmart. Ran about $90 to $100. And this is, I love Lews reels. I love Lews rods. This is also a 6'6" medium rod. And I use this for like buzz baits, spooks, kind of topwater stuff. I love this. It's a 7 to 1 to 1 gear ratio, so a little quicker. Allows me to retrieve this fish a little faster. On my topwater poles, I just use normal monofilament line. This is 14-pound test. So I use this Berkeley Tri-Line. It works really well. And I have another one of these Mark Rose combos, and this is my frog pole. And a lot of people you'll see online, they use braid and other kind of stronger lines when they fish with frogs because they're worried about it getting caught up in the grass. And like I said, I don't like using that because this has a little bit more give, doesn't yank the bait out of the fish's mouth as easily. And I've had no issues with just normal line like that breaking or even getting really tangled up. So same rod and reel, same height, same reel, same 7 to 1 to 1 ratio. I throw my frogs on this. This is strictly my frog rod. I fish with it enough that it has its own special pole. I don't switch out on it or anything. So like I said, this is also a really good combo. I really recommend it. You can get it. I was in my area, Walmart does a really good job. And now we'll go with my Cinco, my weightless worm setup. So this is the Black Max that I was gifted a few years ago. So for the weightless worm setup, I use the PLine Cx, the 15-pound. I don't go any heavier. Normally when I'm fishing a weightless worm, I'm not throwing into a bunch of cover or anything just because there's no weight to really get it down there fast. So I use the same line that I use on my other rods. Abu Garcia makes a great product as well. This pole's fantastic. It's a 7-foot medium heavy, so it's a little taller. The reel's great. This is also another one I would really recommend for beginning fishermen. You can get this one at Walmart. I've seen them at, I think Dick's Sporting Goods, I saw them have them, and they're like 60 bucks, kind of like the Quantums. Really good quality, really easy to learn on, and they just make a great product. And then I also told you I have a newer Black Max combo. Just got this a while back. Same thing, same deal. They make a great product. This is my weighted setup. I sometimes toss jigs on this as well. So with that, I use PLine Cx 15 pound test. A little heavier stuff. I rig a weightless, as you can see right there. I got the Guggen Baits Bandito bug on it right now. I was flipping that into some trees yesterday, hoping to try to catch one, didn't get any. But once again, this is just a great reel, has a great great action, casts really smooth, reels really smooth. Like I said, really impressed. Really recommend this if you're looking for a good bait caster combo, maybe looking for a beginning reel and rod. They just do a really good job. They make a really good product. I do use the PLine Cx 15 pound test. So the CXX is a little tougher. Can definitely cut through the grass and stuff that you're pitching into and stuff like that. So that's the line I use. Like I said, can't say enough about PLine. They do a great job. I'll put links to all this stuff in the description as well if you want to take a look at them. PLine, like I said, great products. Definitely recommend it. So we're going to go ahead and transition and talk about my soft plastics. We talked about all my rigs and all my setups. And like I told you guys in the last video, we're going to kind of hit each area of my tackle kind of individually. So we'll start today, and we're going to start first, like I said, with my favorite bait, the Dinger. So like I told you guys last video, I really love this product. I really love this company. They do a great job. They make a great, basically everything they make is really good. I really like everything they've made, but I'm really impressed with their worms. This is this watermelon red color I told you guys a lot about. So, you know, this is something that I can get a lot of these for a good price. Like I said, they're about $3 at your local bait store. Rig them weightless, rig them wacky, rig them Nico style, T-rigged. I rig them T-rigged a lot. And like I said, just kind of a bigger worm profile. You know, it's not like the Berkeley Power worm where it's real thin, it's kind of thicker. And something that is really effective is that Nico rig where you get it to stand straight up. Just has a really good presentation in the water, and like I said, this watermelon red color does a really good job. I got a couple other colors in here I'll show you guys real quick that I've had some success on, and this is this June bug color. It's kind of a brighter, kind of a purple, kind of with some blue sparkles thrown in there. You know, for dirtier water, use that. You know, this watermelon red I think is just a really good natural color, kind of a normal color that you get bites on. This June bug, just a little brighter, shows up in that water, that muddy water a little bit better. You got these ones right here. They got kind of the chartreuse end on them a little bit. Normal green watermelon, just like a pumpkin color. It's just green and black. And they make different sizes of these. I normally stick with the 5-inch. Just kind of the general normal size that I get. The size you can find the easiest. And like I said, a lot of days I can't even keep up. The fish are just eating them crazy. So definitely recommend these. Like I said, you can rig them anyway. I've got lots of them. He's got a whole box full of them. I'm constantly buying these every year. Definitely the thing I stock up on. Those are the worms I use, and I really don't use any other worms. I really use these Dingers and stuff. So definitely recommend those. They're a great product. And then we're gonna go ahead and look at my creature baits. We talked about my creature baits also in the last video. We're going to start first with the Zoom 8-inch lizard. That's just kind of your base lizard, and like I said, there's the Zoom lizard. That's like that watermelon red color we talked about, kind of with some black specks thrown in there as well. Another color I've heard a lot of people have success with is like a chartreuse, like a lemon pepper or chartreuse pepper, real bright color. But like I told you guys, something I like to do with these lizards is I like to take this stuff called Spike It, and I put it in this bag so it doesn't leak all over my tackle box. This Spike It Dip and Glow, it's garlic scented. I really enjoy this. I really like it. Like I said, I just take the tip, the curly tip of this lizard, and I dip them in there. It allows kind of a different color, kind of gives it something to look at, but the fish smell it. That's the main thing. And so something I use lizards a lot with, especially the lizards, is in the springtime when they're getting ready to spawn, which we're getting slowly here in central Illinois, kind of slowly getting closer to. Is we're getting to the spawn time when they're going to be moving up in their beds, and when you throw like creature bait or a lizard up in those beds, they get really protective because they're trying to protect their beds. So get a lot of hits off those. I've got some baby brush hogs. These are also by Zoom. Just kind of a creature bait, same watermelon red color that we've talked about. Just rig this T style. That's what I do, T-rigged, and get a lot of hits off those. I rig my lizards T-rigged. I've got some different colors of some baby brush hogs. There's a June bug color that's a little longer of a brush hog. I think this is just a brush hog, not a baby brush hog. You do break off the appendages if you want. That's your choice. I normally do. And then the other thing that we talked about before is the Christie Critter, and this is also by Yum. This is, like I said, I use a lot of Yum baits. This is this Christie Critter. Basically, like I said, their version of a baby brush hog. Same idea. You T-rig it, you throw it into their beds, you really make them react to it. Something else you could do is if you break the appendages off, dip that and spike it and get them to hit a little different. So these Christie Critters serve the same purpose. They do a great job. I've got a couple different colors of those. I've got this like blue color right here that I use. And something that's not in this box, but I have bags of, I think I left them in my other bag that we talked about last time, were the Christie Craws, which is just their version of a crawdad. Same color, that watermelon red color, they do a great job. And the last thing we'll talk about real quick is the Guggen baits and the Bandito bug. And I really like it. It's got a really nice smell. Really think it's going to trigger the fish. Something I did a lot yesterday is I flipped this Bandito bug into a lot of cover and a lot of trees and a lot of sticks and a lot of grass. And I really think when the spawn picks up and the fish start getting active in the end of the summer, I really think that's going to be a key kind of clutch bait for all fishermen, but especially for me that are pitching that, maybe trying to get a little different presentation rather than a jig. And something I think is really cool about it is you can actually use that Bandito bug as a jig trailer. So kind of a versatile bait like we've talked about before with the flukes and other things. You can use them in different ways. But I definitely like these. They've got several different products. Check them out. They've got the Mondo worm. It's kind of a big 10-inch worm. They got the Kraken Craw, which is another version of a crawdad. The Bandito bug kind of resembles a crawdad, but the Kraken Craw is definitely a crawdad. Also can use that as a jig trailer. So definitely have a lot of cool things, and all these baits are scented. They have a really distinct scent, which I really think helps them get the bites that they get. But something I talked to you guys about, like techniques that I like to use. In the videos, clips at the beginning that you saw when I was fishing with that plastic, just like a real slow drag. You know, you really want to slow it down. I was using an 1/8 ounce weight the other day, so allowed it to get down there, not too fast. When I did switch to that Bandito bug, I was flipping into these trees and stuff from the shore. That wasn't on camera, but I was flipping it and kind of just giving it like a real nice kind of jigging motion. You know, with a worm, I've just learned, you know, you really slow it down. The thing I would recommend people maybe who don't fish with a worm a lot or are just getting started, patience is key. It's really hard. But patience is really the key there. You know, we really want to slow it down and kind of fish slower. Even with a creature bait, you know, really want to slow it down. One of the other things is you can't just set this kind of dainty hook set. You really have to lay into them. So people make fun of me all the time because when I do it, I like lean super forward and I like put my whole body into it. But you really have to set the hook, allow that hook to go all the way through the plastic, hook the fish, and get them in. What I like to do when I'm fishing that grass, if I come to a piece of cover like a tree or something, I like to put that frog down really fast. I like to pick up like a jig, probably this year a Bandito bug. I like to flip it in there as I'm just passing it, kind of jig it, maybe flip into it a few times and then pick the frog back up as we get back to the grass beds on the other side. That's kind of my plastic setup. I don't have a variety of plastics. I kind of try to limit it to what works, and I just hit it real hard. So thanks guys for watching. I've had a great response to my videos and stuff I'm putting on Instagram. Like we've said before, subscribe to our channel below, hit the bell notifications, you can stay updated when we post. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook. I'm going to put the links below. I put info when all my videos are dropping and stuff we're going to talk about, pictures that I get while I'm fishing. You definitely want to stay in tune. But now the part you all have been waiting for, the giveaway. And we do finally have a giveaway. We're going to have our schedule. We're going to try to have our upload schedule is going to be Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So you're going to have all this week, and we'll announce the winner next Monday. So you've got 3 videos to enter yourself into the giveaway. Only 1 entry per person for now. So the way this is going to work though, in order to be able to be part of this giveaway, you have to subscribe to the channel and you have to comment below. You have to comment what I want you guys to comment. I want you guys to comment your guys' favorite soft plastic you like to fish with. Maybe if you haven't fished with one, maybe something you want to try or something you're interested in trying. But for the giveaway, I've been talking a lot about these Yum baits, how much I love them. So we've got a Yum bait giveaway. And it's going to be, you guys are going to get 3 packs. So I've got a pack of the Yum dingers, the watermelon red, the color I like. So we're going to get a pack of those. You're going to get a pack of these Christie Craws, they're kind of a blue-black color. So we're going to get a pack of those, and then you're also going to get a pack of the Christie Critters and the kind of the sparkle, the green color that they have. So you're going to get all 3 of these. We'll mail these to you when we announce the winner. We'll announce the winner next Monday. And then also you're going to get a pack of these hooks, these 4-aught hooks, just to go ahead and go along with your plastics. We definitely want to give these away. We're super excited about this. Make sure you enter. All right, guys, that's all we got time for today. Thanks again for tuning in. Subscribe, like, follow us, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.